So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how I went about eating more calories so I can gain more muscle as a skinnier guy. In case you don't know who I am, I'm Neal. I made the transformation from being a really skinny guy who girls just weren't attracted to now getting more attraction than I know what to do with. And I'm making videos like this so I can help younger guys who are like skinnier, kind of like in my situation, so they can make that transformation, have more muscle, just live a higher quality of life. So I'm going to give you 3 steps that you can use. It's not in any specific order, but it's some changes that you can make if you're not already doing them, and it can help you to see more calories throughout the day. So the first thing is that you want to eat your more satiating foods before you eat your less satiating foods. If you don't know what that means, it's pretty much eating the foods that will fill you up faster before you eat the foods that fill you up a little bit less. So if you don't know what that means, eat your vegetables first, then your proteins, and then your carbs. This may sound a little bit counterintuitive, like why wouldn't you eat the things that fill you up less first and then eat the things that fill you up more? But the concept is pretty much you want to move the boulder so you can move the pebbles afterwards. Essentially, by doing the harder thing first, it just allows you it just makes everything afterwards just so much easier. Just try it if you aren't already doing this. It helps. Second thing is you need to start spacing out your meals. What I used to do was I would just eat 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But the problem that I was having is that to actually be on a calorie surplus, I would have to eat about 1,000 calories in every single meal. And it was just taking up way too much time. I didn't have the appetite. So what you can do to really help you out with this is just space out your meals a little bit more. So you'll be eating more meals throughout the day. I personally eat 4 meals throughout a 4-hour window. Throughout an 8-hour window. Just by spacing out your meals. If you've ever tried to eat a lot of calories in one sitting, you'll know that the first 5 minutes you can eat a lot of food, but then as time keeps progressing and you're eating more food, the rate at which you can consume calories just slows down, and then you'll end up spending way too much time sitting down at a meal. So if you want to save time and energy, just space out your meals. Your body will have more time to digest the food, so you can build up that appetite again. Really is helpful. So yeah, space out your meals. Third thing, and it's kind of obvious, but you've probably heard of it, but it's using liquid calories. It's pretty much if you can make a smoothie or just use liquid to make digesting the food faster, it really does help. I used to do this a lot. Just in the morning, I'd have a morning smoothie with a lot of calories, so I could do that. I used to also do something that I saw The Rock doing. Was he would crack open eggs, put in a glass and pretty much drink the eggs. That was also pretty helpful. It fucked with my stomach a little bit, but it still worked. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying that's what I used to do. Pretty much, if you can have liquid calories, it makes digesting it and eating it a lot faster than if you're eating hard stuff. Pause. So yeah, if you can drink water while you're having a meal so you can swallow it, pause, it'll really help. Last thing, it's not really I said 3 tips, but I'm going to give you a little extra one just because you're special. Fourth thing is routine. Routine. When you don't have a routine of when you're going to eat meals, I found that it's way harder to stick to it and actually stick to consistently eating calories. I would do things I would just be hanging out with people or playing video games, be on my phone, something, and I'd miss my eating window, and pretty much that would throw off the rest of my day, because either I'd have to eat way more calories later in the day and I just didn't have the appetite to do that. It would just throw things off. So whatever makes sense for you, you can just plan this out in advance and just stick to it for pretty much the rest of your life. You can just have that idea in your mind. Whenever you think you can eat these meals, just do it at the same time every single time. It helps so much. And make sure that you have the appetite so you can eat enough for each meal. Really is helpful. But yeah, just have a routine for when you're eating your meals, and that'll make things a lot better. Now, since you've watched this far into the video, I can tell you're fairly serious about making muscle gains and just transforming your physique. So since that is the case, you can click the first link in the description. It'll take you to my coaching offer. It's pretty much for people who just want my one-on-one help. If that's something that you're interested in, again, you can click the first link in the description. But as always, remember, if you want things to change for the better, it starts with you. Peace.